Welcome back to the channel, and we are back on the asteroid in the space sector to mess around with gravity again. And this is something I've been wanting to do for a while now, since I found out that you can, in fact, launch satellites into orbit pretty easily on this thing. So in this video, I'm just gonna launch a whole bunch of satellites into orbit. I want to create like a Dyson cage or something around this. Yeah, I'm just gonna like Starlink it up with a bunch of satellites, and I'm just gonna keep putting these satellites out there until something catastrophic happens. Like, it's gotta stop me at some point, right? I mean, I think the thing that is most likely to cause this to become a problem is when I litter the surrounding orbit so much that things end up colliding with each other, and rather than adding things into orbit, I'm just essentially destroying things instead. And I think that'll be a fun point to get to. Now, unfortunately, I can't find the orbit launching thing I did last time I tried to launch projectiles into orbit. I don't think I ever saved that. So I'm gonna have to rebuild a satellite launcher, which I think is fine, because I'm gonna have it accommodate a new satellite anyway. So if I remember correctly, the way I did it is I basically had like a big, oh yeah, that was an issue before too. I don't remember how I resolved that issue. I don't even think I ever did resolve the issue, to be honest. I essentially have pistons that push something at a certain speed and release it with a detachable block. And if it's fast enough, it goes into orbit. It's kind of that simple. Man, there's a lot of asteroids blocking the sun. I feel like I'm more in the shadow than not in the shadow right now. All right, now we just need some pistons. And what I'm gonna do is use a rainbow maker. I'm pretty much gonna be launching a rainbow maker. It's gonna be as minimal as possible because the rainbow maker leaves the longest trail, and it's going to be easiest to see how littered our orbit really is if we just have a bunch of rainbow makers going around. This rainbow maker is going to need to be attached to some logic because it needs to be on at all times. All right, so I've got the pistons on maximum speed, and we're gonna have to dial in the speed to figure out our orbit. But honestly, we could vary up the speed to get different orbits, which will decrease the likelihood for collisions. So there is that. But then I have the detachable block is programmed to wait 2/100ths of a second after pressing the same button. So let's just see if this works in theory. That didn't work. I might have to do the negative thing. All right, now let's see what happens. Not working. Oh wait, the negative speed didn't actually happen. All right, try again. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now let's see where it comes back. It has to come back. Why is the... Wait, no. It's gonna come back, right? Yes, okay, something... That was weird. Did you see that the trail didn't look like it was doing anything for a bit there? Wait, hold on, I gotta get some distance. How long does this trail cover? Like, how much of the radius of the, or the circumference of the planet does it last? I thought it would be like a quarter. This thing lasts... half. Like half. Wait, is it losing orbit? Did it crash? It looks like, okay, no, we're good. The perspective gives it a weird, it looks like it's getting really close. This is awesome. No, that's a problem too. Is there a way to not to have that happen? Well, I guess if I just keep doing this and I just keep repairing in different spots and sending, oh, this is the strategy right here. Oh, that's not the strategy right there. Oh, that still might orbit. And I come back up here, and then I do this, and then I do this. Oh, it's happening. This is I don't know how to do this most efficiently. I can make this go so much faster. Wait, where's my thing? I gotta save this before it gets lost forever. Oh, that one's still skipping across? I mean, friction's gotta slow that one down because it's actually touching the planet. But look at this. This is going to increase my productivity by so much. Oh, I got an even better idea. You ready for this? I'm gonna put a rotating servo, 45 degrees. This goes into it. And then I'm gonna copy and paste all of this and put it right there. All right, so now, see, I have them all going 45 degrees. Now I have 8. That looked amazing. That looks so cool. Oh, I'm gonna stay here. I wanna see them all converge back. That looked so cool. I wasn't even expecting it to like look cool. Here they come. Oh, I'm actually so lucky they didn't hit. All right, there we go. This is such a fun project. Oh, I wasn't actually expecting that to work. Yeah, now this is gonna have them all in different sized orbits because of the non-centeredness. This is actually working really well. How long do you think I can keep this up? Whoa, some of them are getting pretty low. Oh, look at all of them crossing. How long can I keep this up? Whoa, did you hear that? They make sounds? They do, did you hear it? I gotta get in the pathway of one. I wanna get really close to the sound. Oh, here we go. Yeah, you hear that? That is so cool. Okay, let's start sending some more stuff out. I wonder, I think I actually just got hit. I can't wait to like take a step back and look from you know what, let's do it right now before we start going too crazy. Let's just get a feel for what our Starlink asteroid looks like. Wow. Oh no, things are colliding. There's no way to keep track. Whoa, look at some of these orbits. Some of these orbits are crazy, but they should be stable. Like they shouldn't vary as far as like whether or not they're gonna hit. But I keep seeing fiery particles that indicate damage. And launch. I actually, for this one, having the instability is really useful because we do not want them to be on the exact same place or the exact like stable route, because that decreases the collision chances. Oh, like that was not good. That was a bad choice. Look at this one. I don't even know what, it's gonna stop right there. All right, let's keep going. I gotta admit, this idea was a lot easier to execute than I was expecting. Sending things into orbit is actually super easy. Barely an inconvenience. I don't know what the big deal is, NASA. Just hire me. I'll build a giant skyscraper with a catapult on top, and boom, there you go. Pull the trigger, orbit. Orbit achieved. I don't know why they're making it so complicated. Orbital mechanics, math, what is that? Push buttons, see what happens. This is so messy. See, this is like, we're getting to a slightly more accurate representation of what our actual orbital field looks like. Like this is how, it's like, this is how littered it is. Kind of depressing how littered it is actually. Like it's kind of really dangerous to be in orbit just because of how much debris there is. Any moment, you never know. A little tiny little particle could just come and poke a hole in you. All right, I do believe this is getting what some might call insane. Look at our sky. Imagine if I did this enough that it covered, like you could see more rainbow than not rainbow, as if there was just a sheet. These little rainbow makers are annoying. I keep trying to repair my build over here, but I keep getting the rainbow makers instead. Oh, I just got hit before I even launched. You can hear the whooshing almost like constantly at points. If I go up in the sky here. So cool. This is so cool. I'm making my dream come true. I had this dream so long ago. As soon as I found out there was orbit in the space sector. And I just thought it was gonna be a really, really tedious and difficult and annoying process. But this is actually easy and fun and simple. The annoying thing is all the fallen satellites. They just keep getting in the way of my progress. All right, I have no idea how many I've done. I gotta be honest, the game is taking it a lot better than I was expecting. Like a lot better than I was expecting. I thought there were gonna be way more problems, and this was, I thought I was gonna have challenges to overcome. Dang it. Well, right, there's this challenge. Every single time I talk about having a hardship and how easy this is, the issue arises. The thing we don't speak of. All right, it is getting kind of ridiculous just looking up in the sky, isn't it? All right, honestly, the ground is getting too littered. I can't look in any direction without like accidentally almost looking at another rainbow maker. So that's kind of difficult. All right, at some point I gotta start taking a step back and taking a look at the progress we've made. Because I'm sure that it's getting more and more often that stuff is colliding right now. Because I keep releasing it at the same altitude. Oh yeah, look at this stuff. Look at this. This is craziness. 1 like equals 1 satellite into orbit. How many likes can we get, everybody? The numbers that we're pushing here, it just seems too ridiculous not to make fun of. Whoa. Look at what we're looking at. It's chaos. It is chaos. All right, we're getting hit. Let's try to get out of orbit. You know, taking off from this planet, I'm gonna do that at some point. I'm gonna... It is so much more epic than I imagined. I never thought I would reach this scale. And then some of them are just so far out there. This is amazing. It's honestly actually like really cool. I'm very weirdly proud of this. I'm proud of the mess I've made. This is so awesome. I don't know why it's so awesome. It just, look at this. Look at what we've done. All right, this is like screenshot. Excuse me. I feel like some of these are getting far enough away to actually hit some of these asteroids. All right, I gotta take screenshots of this. All right, yeah, that right there, that is amazing. It's interesting how, I mean, it makes sense. There's so many intersections on the poles because that's where I'm launching from. But like, then there's all this gap. There's a lot of these gaps in the around the sides of the ball, you know, how the ball has sides. I gotta do more. I'm not done. And you know what? I'm gonna double it up once more. Copy this. I think this should work. All right, there we go. Now we're gonna double our rate. There we are. Yeah, we keep getting hit every single time we do this too, but we're gonna dramatically increase our output here. Oh, that's a problem. It would be really depressing if I accidentally backspaced and got rid of all of my progress. You know, I'm just imagining being NASA and like having to launch something to go way out in our solar system where the timing of the position of like the moon, if you like want to use like another planet as a slingshot kind of method, so that means you have to launch at this very particular moment or something. I mean, I guess there's a little bit more freedom depending on, you can control your speed and angle and all that stuff. But just imagine that there's a satellite that is gonna interfere with that exact path. So now you have to recalculate everything you've just done to launch at either a different time or at a different location just because there's debris in the way. Like that's the kind of annoying thing, thinking about the fact that this isn't really an unrealistic thing I'm doing here. All right, like the big limit, oh no, we have another fallen satellite. The big limitation is the amount of debris that's fallen to the ground is just in the way. Like I said, I was gonna do this until like something catastrophic happened. And honestly, the pollution is a catastrophe. Like just the ground pollution. It makes it so hard for me just to navigate. Oh no, it broke. I got hit. All right, so here we go. We're starting to have trouble staying alive, like having our launching platform not get hit. I just realized I'm not using the one that I doubled up yet again. I was slowing myself down. There we go. Now we're getting 16 per launch. Oh, I have some extra stuff over here. All right, ready? And no, it got destroyed. See, this is the problem. This is the catastrophic interference I was worried about. All right, ready and launch. Yes, there we go. That was a good launch. All right, this is a good version here. That sends them going in all kinds of directions. All right, things are starting to get laggy. Like, I don't think it's possible to really have an accurate count of what I've managed to accomplish. Like oh, like look, even moving around, you can see the lagginess happen. Look at this. All right, couple more, just a couple more, okay? All right, because we're getting to the point where like the more satellites we launch, the more we also knock out of the sky. So we're actually losing satellites potentially at a similar rate as we're gaining satellites. And so we're just getting diminishing returns on our efforts here. So I think I'm good now. I think I'm good. Like we're lagging out quite a bit. So here's my plan now. I just want to see if I can take off. Can I take off from this planet? So here I think is a pretty decent spaceship. Oh, look at me just walking around. This is so laggy. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and launch. Can I get out of orbit without getting hit? All right, I managed that. All right, now let's get out of here. Whoa. Whoa. I've done it. I had a goal. I thought I was just gonna get close to that goal, like just go on the way there and then have to stop at some point. And that point I thought was way farther back than it was. This is legitimately like I've surpassed Starlink here. I think. I don't know. I don't actually know the extent of what Starlink has done. But as far as like a Dyson cage, not a Dyson, this isn't a Dyson sphere where the whole thing is covered in like a solid sphere, but like the kind of cage network thing. If these things were all individual power receiving nodes, I think this would be pretty decent, wouldn't it? Look, I have a constant FPS. I'm experiencing some serious frame rate issues. It's possible that lowering the screen resolution or quality setting will help with that. I don't think it's probable though. I don't think it's the graphics that are, or the resolution that is having an issue here. I think it's the number of particles in orbit. Oh, I just saw something disappear. Oh wait, there's some that are, I just saw, oh, did that one actually hit something? All right, well, I think this deserves a couple more screenshots before they, oh, look at this stray one over here. That's gonna die at some point, isn't it? Here it goes. Oh, no, I mean, it's hard to tell. It could have died. All right, I need to get a good view of this. Oh, boy, oh, when I went first person, I didn't realize how much my view would get zoomed out. That's awesome. All right, I've waited a little bit. I feel like I can see the holes opening up, like where some areas just had more cluttered orbit paths, and it's created some openings because there's just it's a lot less density over here, it looks like. But here, let me go back on the planet. I want to see what it looks like from the perspective of someone living on the surface of this thing. I mean, just look at how much has fallen here. Whoa, there is satellite debris just all over the surface here. But yeah, looking up, this is what we're looking at. It looks a lot less cluttered now. I just really think the poles, top and the bottom, are way more cluttered. All right, I just kind of want to look up and stay still so I can actually see the visuals rather than my camera moving. It's just the satellites moving. I like how everything's on such different altitudes. So there's like the really skinny far away trails, and there's this super thick close trails. Oh, a whole bunch of close ones just went right by. And then they're gonna disappear. And we're gonna see a bunch of those far away ones in the background. Yeah. Yeah, this is what it's about. Oh, we got a casualty right next to us. Whoa, oh, that one's tumbling across. This is dangerous. Even being on the ground is dangerous. All right, I'm gonna slowly rise up. I'm in first person still. Oh, we got to see it happen right in front of us. Satellite collision. All right, I'm actually kind of surprised. I'm not hearing anything go right by me. Am I not in the right spot? I was expecting to hear whooshes all over the place, but it's not really happening that much. It might be a sound glitch. I'm seeing them come close. I kind of heard that. I think it used to be louder. It doesn't seem nearly as prominent. There must be some kind of sound glitch that happened with just too many objects creating that sound. Oh, that one has lost some. That one's had some collision. You can see the tumbling. Yeah, the ones that have not collided, they're flying just perfectly unmoving. But then you get, oh, that one doesn't even have a rainbow trail anymore. We have some unmarked. Oh, it just collided and exploded too. Yeah, that one's had a collision. The tumbling ones have all had little collisions. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, let's get a top-down view rather than from like the side. Yeah, see, this makes it look way more cluttered. Oh yeah, that's much better. That's a much better view right there. Look at that. That may have been my issue. I think I may have just floated too much like towards the equator. Whoa, that one's so far. What are the chances? Nothing can leave orbit, I don't think. Because if there's a collision, it's going to lose energy. I really don't think there could be a collision that would have one gain speed enough to surpass its orbital pull. But that one got so far. Look at that. But yeah, the top's on the bottom. Actually, I don't even think I can float down from the bottom. There it is. It's awesome. Oh, I just realized there are a bunch of little targets. All right, now that I've accomplished my goal, it's time to go time to start blasting. Even my guns don't shoot right. What? They just like, they don't shoot as fast as they should. All right, I'm actually having trouble slowing down here. Hold on. I don't even know if I can hit anything. Ow. Yeah, I generally don't think I can really hit much. Here, let's see how this thing does. I just want to shoot. Oh, there we go. We shot one down. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is a good vantage point. We're shooting down our own satellites now. I actually got hit. They're on the attack. There we go. It's hard to shoot them. I mean, I have auto aim on, but like the auto aim has to do a better job at tracking. Oh, there we go. This is actually kind of fun. I'm not really doing anything, but it's kind of fun. What I'm not doing is fun. All right, I need one that's coming. I need the ones that are coming at my direction. It's going to be easier if they're coming head on than if they're going perpendicular. There. Oh, I thought I was going to have that one. Oh, there we go. That one got destroyed. Imagine if these were actual threats. And like, I mean, we have an automated system that detects kind of like the auto aim does here. But like, if this is the future of like planetary warfare right here. Like if all of these were some type of laser thing and you had to just pick all of the targets out, it would be so chaotic. All right, I'm trying to take off. Here we go. I am now in the line of danger. Putting myself at risk here. Oh, I've taken some serious damage. I forgot this thing can actually hover at height. I was trying to maintain my own height, but I don't have to. Yeah, we are so in danger right now. All right, there's ones coming at me from this direction over here. I think this will be a better direction to face. It's so I'm having trouble tracking what the auto aim is firing at. Like I'm looking at other ones and the auto aim isn't looking at the ones I'm looking at. So I'm like, I don't even know what to look at. Oh, that was just like the latest little bonk. It didn't even do any damage. All right, well, I think I've been overwhelmed with target practice. This has been so fun doing this, and I'm so glad it worked out as good as I ever could have hoped it worked out. So if you guys have any other crazy experiments you'd like to see me do, oh, I can't even leave orbit. Look at me going back. I'm getting pulled back into orbit. This was not built for this. But yeah, if you guys have any other crazy ideas that you'd like to see me try in Trailmakers, leave those down in the comments below. Starlink satellite network has been achieved. If you guys enjoyed this video, you'll probably enjoy some more that you can find right here on the end screen. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.